Hello everyone, welcome to the next lecture on the PY question series. Today we will discuss about numerical analysis and the topic I have chosen here is interpolation and approximation. We will cover all those questions from the GATE mathematics exam paper years 1996 to 2023. Myself Dr. Harish Gar. You can simply follow my YouTube channel Dr. Harish Gar, where you will find the playlist of the CSR UGC net and you can see the topic wise of the last 12 years of the CSR net as well as the GATE examinations in this my playlist. You can also find the playlist or also find the PY question of the statistics as a complete solution as well as the GATE individual. So you can follow this channel and you can share with your friends. So what is the interpolation is? Firstly, I can quickly recall the first 2 minutes and quickly recall about the concept. Whenever you have the data set, your target is to fit the curve over this with the help of the interpolation. So generally we are using the two methods. One is a Lagrange interpolation, second is the Newton divided difference. Whenever you are working on the competition exams of the CSR net or the GATE, I always recommended you can use this Newton divided difference. What you will be doing in the Newton divided difference, always try to construct the table. How you can construct the table? You can write this first number as difference of this minus divided by the difference of this. Similarly, you can do like of this case. Similarly, after that you can write as a difference of the two values divided by here and then so on. Once you can make this interpolation, then your target is to find this approximation, that is called as the error. How you can find the error? We will always use this method, that is a Lagrange interpolation. And remember the terminology, it is less than at most n. It is my here. Fine. Then your first target is to identify the value of n and then you can find the maximum error by using here. Remember, this is the nth derivative. This is called as n plus 1th derivative of the function f, and then you can find the maximum value of this quantity and maximum value of this quantity. If x minus xi are my equally spaced, then instead of this product sign we can replace by h of n plus 1 by here. So make sure this is the this is the nth derivative, n plus 1th derivative. So we will see now we can solve this problems. Look at this one, the maximum step size of the error. Now if it is the error, it means we are working either on this or on this of the linear. So your target is to identify n is my 1. For the function sin x is less than, so error is given to be less than of 5 into 10 raised power minus 5. Now it's on your choice whether you want to use this formula or this formula, but this is very easy, you can apply that. But for that you need a equally spaced interval. So can you make as equally spaced interval? The interval is my 0 to pi, so I can return this as a pi by 2. So now you can see this is the equally spaced interval. Now once they are equally spaced interval, I can substitute the value of the n in this case. So what will happen? It is my h square, it is 8, it will be the maximum of absolute value, n plus 1 is a second derivative. Fine. Now you can find the second derivative of this is my minus sin x. What is the maximum value of this? It is my sin x, it is a less than of 1. So I can substitute this value here. You will get as h square divided by 8 is less than of this number. So what is the h? H is root of 40 into 10 raised power minus 5, which I can written as 4 into 10 raised power minus 4, which is 2 into 10 raised power minus 2 is the right answer. You can see within a couple of seconds you can solve this problem in a very simple method. Okay, now they are talking about the polynomial. So whenever they are talking about the polynomial, you can fit this data on this curve. So x is my minus 1, 0, 1. What is the corresponding value of the y? F is x4, 0, 1. Now look at this pair. Check whether when you substitute x is 1, is it a 1? 2 plus 1 is not equal to 1. This option cancel. This option cancel. It may be the right answer. This option again cancel. It's a minus 1, but we need a plus 1. So the only right option is my B is the right answer. So you can see within a 10 seconds you can solve this problem in a simple method. You may start from here as well. If you take x is minus 1, the first answer will be which is not equal to plus 1, which is again not equal to plus 1, which is again not equal to plus 1, and this number is still equal to plus 1. So the right answer is B is the correct answer. Look at this another one. Again you have the polynomial and this equation. So firstly I can take x is minus 1. So check what is that. It's a minus 1 plus 1 minus 2 plus 5. So what is that? It's a 3 which is not equal to 9. So this option cancel. What is that? It's a 1 plus 3 plus 5. It is a 9. It may be the correct option. It's a 1 minus 4 plus 5 plus 10. So it's a 7 which is not equal to 9. This option is also cancelled. This option is also cancelled. Right option is only my B is the correct answer. Fine. This is the first method. That's a very easy, you can solve this. Another method is you can formulate this table as I did in here. So you can formulate this table. Value of the x is minus 1, 0, 2 and 5. The value of the f will be 9, it is 5, it is 3, it is 15. Then your target is to make the first divided difference. So now can you compute the first divided difference? How you can do? You can this minus this divided by this minus this. It is a minus 4. Then it is my minus 2 plus 1. It's a minus 1. 12 is a 4. Then you can find the second divided difference. Subtract them. Minus 1 plus 4 divided by second 2 plus 1. So 3 by 3 is a 1. Is a 5 and again a 5 is a 1. Now you can see this is my same value. Once you can get the same value, you can stop the process. So how you can write the polynomial? You can use this first pair, which is 9 minus 4. This is the first divided difference. I can take this value x minus minus plus 1 plus 1. It's my second, so it's a x plus 1 x minus 0. Now if you open this bracket, you clearly says you will get the same expression of this x square minus 3x plus 5 is the same answer. But there is no need to solve this lengthy procedure. You can solve this problem within a 15 seconds by using this shortcut trick. You can scan and join my WhatsApp group for finding the more shortcut tricks and the discussion part of this. Okay, now look at this another one. F of x is my quadratic, it's a polynomial whose third derivative is 1. Px is my quadratic polynomial. So Px is my quadratic polynomial over having interpolated the polynomial at this. So can you find the value of the fx from this case? So if you integrate 3 times, it will be x cube over 3 plus ax square plus bx plus c. And it's a cube quadratic, so I can written as alpha x square plus beta x plus gamma. Then your target is to find the value of f1 minus p1. What is f1? 1 over 3 plus, sorry, it's a cube, it's a 6. So it's a 1 over 6 plus a plus b plus c minus alpha minus beta minus gamma. Now what is given to you? Polynomial is quadrature at the point of this. So f of 0 is p of 0, f of 2 is p of 2, f of 3 is p of 3. Fine. So now what is f of 0? It's a c, it is my gamma. So c and gamma are same, so this will be cancelled out. F of 2, so it's a 8 over 6 plus 4a plus 2b plus c, which is equal to alpha 4 alpha 2 beta plus gamma. So alpha and c are cancelled out. Fine. Now I can written here, I can make this pair as 8 over 6 is this 4 times alpha minus a plus 2 times beta minus b. Now similarly for here, it's at 27 over 6 plus 9a plus 9b. Again c and gamma will be cancelled out. It is my 9 alpha and 9, sorry, it's a 3 it's a bx, it's a 3 beta. So I can written as this is 9 alpha minus a plus 3 times beta minus b. So can you solve this and this equation? You can multiply this by 3, this by here, and you can see this is alpha minus beta. I can find the value of this. So from here, if you solve them, it's a alpha minus a times, it is my 12, this is my 18, which is equal to 8324 minus 54 divided by 6. So it's come to be 30, it's a minus 5 over 6, it's a minus 6. So alpha minus a is my 5 over 6, but it is a minus alpha, so it is my minus 5 over 6. If I substitute this value here, I can get the value of beta minus is my minus 1, so it's again plus 1. So after that you can see answer is 6 is LCM. You can see 1 by 3 is the right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this, the value of the divided difference. So remember, whenever you want to find the divided difference, this is my xn, it's come to be the nth derivative of the polynomial divided by n factorial. So in this case, what is the n? N is my 10. So this value will be my 10th derivative of the given function divided by here. What is the 10th derivative of this? 0. 10th derivative of this? 0. What is the 10th derivative of this? Fine. So we all know polynomial, the 10th derivative will be 10 factorial. So it is a 10 factorial over 10 factorial. That's a 1 is the right answer. So remember, this is a simple trick, you can solve this. Okay, your target is to find the smallest degree of the polynomial. Again, a very simple, you can write this x and fx, minus 2, minus 1 of this. Fine. Fx, minus 58, minus 21, minus 12, minus 13, minus 6, plus 27. Now you can see they are equally spaced. Okay, once they are equally spaced, then it's easy to find this polynomial. Find this one. So you can subtract them. It will be 37. Subtract them, 9, minus 1, 7, 33. Find the second difference. Again subtract them. It's a minus 28 divided by 2. Fine. Because now if they are equally spaced, there is no need to, you can write as well as there is no issue. So minus of 10, it is 8. It is my 26. Find del cube. It is my 18. It is plus 18. It is my plus 18. Now you can see this is my same values. So at which value they are same? That's a degree is my 3. This is my degree. So the smallest degree is my cubic polynomial. So what is the cubic degree? Is my 3 degrees, the right answer of the problem. Okay, look at this another one. A curve is given to you. So again, firstly you can substitute the point. When y is equal to minus 3, x is my minus 1 here, plus c. Look at the first option. Minus 1, minus 2, 3. It can be 0, minus 2, minus 1. It can be 2 plus 1. So this option is cancelled. 0, minus plus 1 plus 2 is cancelled. Now check about the 1 comma 1. What is the equation of the 1 comma 1 is 1 a plus b plus c. So a plus b plus c, 1 satisfied. A plus b plus c, 1 satisfied. Now look at the another point. 5 is 9a plus 3b plus c. So if I check for the first point, is it minus 9 plus 6 plus 0? It is not satisfied. The first option cancelled. Check for the second one. It's a 5. It's a 0 plus 6 minus 1 satisfied. So that's a B is the right answer of the problem. What is the second method is? Instead of doing this, again the second method is by using this table. You can write this table and then you can find the formulate the quadratic polynomial and then equate the ABC. Okay, look at this one. A quadratic polynomial px is interpolating P of x is my root of e, so I can return this as a x. Fine. Root of e is approximated by P of x, so that means if I take x is e, then we can get as a root of e. So very simple, if I take x is my 0, fine, your answer must be 1. That means x is equal to 0 means e is equal to 0. If I take e as a 0, answer is 3 by 8, not equal to 1, not equal to 1, not equal to 1, not equal to 1. So none of these is the right answer of this problem. That means there is the incorrect options in the problems. Okay, look at this another one. Lagrange interpolation formula. So we all know whenever you want to find the polynomial by using the Lagrange interpolation, you try to solve like of this manner. Then what is the condition on these Li's, L0, L1 up to N? The only condition here is the sum must be 1, and that's the question they are asking. What is the sum will be? 1 is the right answer of this problem. Clear? Now because these are the none of these is the correct option, but if you want to find the correct option, you can formulate the table like 0, 1, 1 e, 2 and e square. Fine. Then you can find the first difference. It will be e minus 1, then it's a e square minus e. Find the del square, you can subtract them. It's a e square minus of 2e plus 1 divided by the difference of this 2. So what is my polynomial? So I can take this as first line. The first number is 1, then e minus 1 of the first number plus, I can written this as e minus 1 whole square over 2 of the first two pairs, x minus 0 and x minus 1. Now clearly says that it is not, because 1 by 8 is not be able to solve this. So this is the right answer of this problem, but none of these is the correct option. Okay, look at this one. So again the interpolation is given to you, x, y, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and this is minus 1, it's a 2, it's a minus 3, 4, minus 1. Now firstly find the del square, del cube. Now they are equally spaced, fine, so you can simply subtract them. 3 minus 5, 7 minus 9. Now you can find the del square. There is no need to divide it by 2 because it's already h. So it's a minus 8, it's 12, it's a 16. Find cube. It is, what is that? It is 20. It is 28. Fine. Now your target is to find the y dash of 2. 2 is my here. So your target is to take the values corresponding to 2. You have to take these values in the calculation. So what is the value of this? H is a 1. What is the del of this value? This is the value of this. Corresponding value is my minus 5 plus, what is the del square values? 12 over 2. What is the del cube value? Minus 28 plus 28 over 4. So the right answer is minus 1 plus 7 is the 8 is my right answer. Fine. Remember, if somebody will ask you find the value of the y dash of 1, then what you can do, this is the 1, you have to take these pairs of the calculation. Or if somebody asks you find the value of the y dash of 4, then this is my 4, you have to take these two pairs as the calculation. Okay, look at this another one. Alpha x is my polynomial which interpolates sine of this at all the zeros of this. Can you find the zeros of this? So I can take x as a common. 4x square minus 3 is 0. So what is the 0? It's a 0 plus minus root 3 by 2. And it's a polynomial. So you have to firstly make this table. So I can use the first number is the smallest one. Then 0. Then root 3 by 2. What is the function value? Sine of pi x. So it's a minus sine root 3 pi over 2. Sine 0 is 0. It's a plus root 3 pi over 2. Now find the first divided difference. I can subtract them. It is a sine root 3 pi over 2 divided by this difference. And similarly for here, it is sine root 3 pi over 2 divided by this difference. Now you can see this is my same value, so I can stop here. So I can interpolate this alpha x by using this first line. The first number will be minus sine root 3 pi over 2 plus this value, it's my 2 over root 3 sine of this into x minus 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 plus. Fine. Now in order to find the value of alpha, I have to substitute x. If I take x is a 0, then left hand side will be 0. So you are unable to solve. I can easily choose this number so that this part will be 0. So if I choose x is my here, the left hand side will be this number, right hand side will be minus pi over 2 plus 0. So the alpha will be my 2 over root 2 sine of this. Now you can do its calculation. You will get substitute here. You will get some answer as a 0.47 something. You can substitute here is the right answer of the problem. Okay, look at this another one. Find px is a polynomial of degree at most 3. So coefficient of the x cube. So write the polynomial. Write the divided difference table quickly. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 2. This is my 12, this is my 1, this is my 2, this is my 8. Now quickly write this. Take the difference. It's a minus 11 plus 1, minus 11. It's a 1, it's a plus 1. 10 divided by 2, it's a 5. Find the second divided difference. It is by 12 divided by 2, it's a 6. Then minus 6 and 3. Minus 6 and 3 is minus of 2. Find cubic. It's my minus 8 divided by 4 is a minus of 2. And your target is to find the coefficient of x cube. And this is my degree 3. This is the right answer of this problem. Fine. Otherwise, you can formulate the problem. You can find the polynomial by using this term. How? You can write the polynomial as first term is my 12 plus of minus 11 x plus 2, then 6 x plus 2, these are del square. I have written the first two term, then minus of 2 x plus 2 x plus 1 x minus 0. Now if you open this bracket, you will get this term, and you need the x cube. It again comes to be minus of 2. But there is no need to write this because we can easily get the values from the table. Okay, let the polynomial f of x be approximated. Okay, f of x is my polynomial which is approximated by a polynomial of degree less than of 2, which interpolate here. So this is unknown to us. So our target is to firstly find this polynomial. How you can find? We can fit the curve of Newton divided difference. Find if f is x4, it comes to be here. What is the first divided difference? You can see it's a minus 1 plus 1. It's a 0, 1, 1. Then del square. It is my 2 divided by 2 is a 1. Since it's a constant number, so I can define the polynomial as, I can use this first line. First number is 1. Then minus 1 of x plus 1 plus 1 of x plus 1 and x minus 0. So if you open this bracket, it comes to be x square. Fine. Now this I can get as a polynomial. Then your target is to find the maximum absolute error. How you can find the error is, it's a maximum absolute error. So fx, firstly I can write for you here is, it is my fx minus px over the domain minus 1 to plus 1. Now I can substitute this value. This is my x4 minus x square. So what is the maximum value of this? So I can take the firstly critical point. So what is the y dash? It's a 4x cube minus 2x. If I substitute 0, if one value will be 0, one value will be 1 by root 2 plus minus. Okay. So now Since my domain is -1, 2, +1, so I can check firstly -1 is a +1, is a 0, is a +1 by √2, and then -1 by √2. What is the value of this y when x is equal to -1? 0, 1, 0, this 0. 1 by √2 is, the value of y for this is 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2. It is 1/4. Fine. It's a -1 by 4, but it's a modular sign here. And if you take -1 by √2, answer is still my -1 by 4. So this maximum value will be my 1/4. 0.25 is the right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this another one. Find the fourth divided difference table. So again, as I tell you, what is the shortcut trick for you? This will be my fourth difference divided by 4. It comes to be as a 5, which is come to be, what is the fourth derivative of this? It's a 0, it's a 0, it's a 0. What is the fourth derivative of this? Alpha times 4 factorial. Can you find the value of alpha? It's a 5. You can see how many seconds you needed to solve the problem. I hope you can put a like on my video. Okay, look at this another one. Px is a polynomial of degree 2 at most 2. Now you can see, firstly we have to find the polynomial Px. It's a very simple. Again, same way I can quickly interpolate the polynomial by using such table. So what is the polynomial is? -1, 0, 1. It is my 2, it's a 1, it's a 2. Now you can write the difference. It's a -1 plus 1. It's a 1, sorry, it's a -1 divided by 1 is a -1, is +1. It's a 2 divided by 2 is my here. So therefore, what is my Px? It's my, I can use this first line. So it is my 2 -1 of this plus 1 of this one. So which comes to be 2 minus x minus 1 plus x square plus x. It's come to be x square plus 1. This is my Px. Fine. Now the next part is Qx is any polynomial of degree 3, at most 3, such that P plus Q interpolate this one. So I have to make this table, but if you closely look, these values are same. These values are same. So I have to add this new value at here so that I can save your time. So I can compute this table. It's a 9 divided by 1, 9. This is my 1, sorry, 9 minus 1, 8, and this is my 4. Fine. Then I have to make this third difference also. 4 minus 1, 3, and this is my 3. It's my 1. Clear? Then I can write this polynomial of, now this Px plus Qx will be my, this is we already obtained, plus I have to obtain for this part. So this comes to be 1 into, now because it's a cube, so I have to take these 3 pairs, x plus 1, x minus 0, x minus 1. Now since this is my Px, so this value will be cancelled out. So what is the Q of 3? That's over. 3 plus 1, 4, 3, 3, 4 minus 3 minus 1, 2. So 12 and 24 is my right answer of the problem. Always make this table as quick as possible. That's you can get your answer very simple. Okay, look at this one. Again, it's an interpolate. So you can quickly make this table. X, Y, minus 1, 0, 1 and 2. 2, 1, 2, minus 7. What is the del of Y? So you can quickly make this. So it will be minus 1 plus 1. It is my 1. It is, because they are equally spaced. They are equally spaced, you can simply subtract them. It is 1. It is my minus 9. Now because they are equally spaced, you can subtract them divided by 2. It's a 2 divided by 2, 1, minus 10 divided by 2, 5. They are not same, so cube. 6 divided by 3 is a minus of 2. Fine. Now you can use this polynomial. You can write it as 2. This is my P of x is a 2 minus 1 of x plus 1. Otherwise there is no need, you can see that. You can write it if you want, plus 1 of x plus 1 x and minus of 2 times x plus 1 x minus 1. Now if you compare them, 2 is there, this is fine, this, so beta will be my 2, alpha will be x minus alpha, so alpha will be my 1. Right answer is my 3 is the right answer. Otherwise there is no need to write this equation. What is that? Beta is nothing but my coefficient of x cube. So what is the coefficient of the x cube? This is my coefficient of x cube. Sorry, minus beta is the coefficient of x cube. So what is the beta? Beta is my 2, and what is that? It's a 3 degree. So you can see minus 1, it is already there, is a 0 already there, so it is my 1 is the right answer. Okay, the fourth divided, again your target is to write the fourth divided difference. It will be my del of 4 divided by 4 factorial. So what is the fourth derivative of this polynomial? 3x cube plus 11x square plus 4x plus 11. What is the fourth derivative of this? 0, because the highest degree is 3, so the fourth derivative is 0. So 0 over 4 factorial is my 0 is the right answer. The polynomial of the least degree. Fine. So now again a very simple, you can make this table 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 13. So you can find it as a divided difference. So what is that? Is they are equally spaced, you can simply do that. It's a 1, it's a 3, it's a 5. Because they are equally spaced, then it's a very easy to complete the table quickly. Del square means you can subtract them and divide it by 2. It's a 3 minus 1, 2 divided by 2. 5 minus 3, 2 divided by 2, 1. Now you can see they are my same. So at which degree you have to same? This is my degree. So that is my quadratic degree. So once is a quadratic degree, answer is my 2 is the right answer. And if you want to find the polynomial, then how you can find the polynomial? You can take as the first pair, that is 4 plus 1 of first one plus 1 of x minus 0, x minus 1. Whatever the answer, you can solve it, you will get your answer as of this x square plus of 4 is the right answer. Okay, look at this another one. What is given to you? U is a polynomial which interpolate at the point x0, x1 up to xn minus 1. V is the polynomial which interpolate from x1 up to xn minus 1 and xn. Then your target is to define a function small f which interpolate from x0 to xn. Okay, very simple. Oh, very simple rule for you. Look at that, the v is a polynomial which is interpolate extra on the xn. So you can multiply this by xn. This is extra on from the v. So this is extra from the, fine. Now these are my common terms. Fine. So I can subtract x, any x of this from the v, x from the u. That's the right answer. Divided by the length of this. What is the length of this? Is xn minus x0. So look at the option. I need minus xv. So it's a minus xv, fine. Xv, x0v. I need this is x0v, but I need a x0u. Cancel. Again it's a x0v. Cancel. x0u, fine. It's a plus xu, but we need a minus xu. Cancel. So you can see that xnv, fine. Minus xv, fine. Minus, and here is the right. That's a simple procedure. Okay, now look at this another one. It's again a polynomial and your target is to find the p0. Fine. I can take the node values as 1, 2, 3. fx is my x4. So what is that? It's a 1. It's my 16. It is my 81. Now you can find this as a f. So we can, it means our target is to firstly find the polynomial. Fine, then only I can take as a 0. Now this is very simple. You can find the divided difference. Again, you can see they are equally likely. So I can simply subtract them. 15. What is the difference of this is 65. Because they are not constant, I can take as a del square. Difference divided by 2. 50 divided by 2 is a 50. So what is the polynomial of the x? I can take this as a first line. So what is, it's a 1 plus 15 of x minus 1 plus 25 x minus 1 x minus 2. Now your target is to find the value of p of 0. So what is that? 1 minus 15 plus 50. So what is that? It's a minus 14 plus 50. So the right answer is my 36 is the correct answer of the problem. Okay, look at the value of the alpha, beta, gamma and delta. Here again you can see it's the beta is a copy. Okay, fine. Again very simple. It's a minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2. And f is 2, minus 1, 8, 5, minus 34. Again you can see they are equally spaced. The difference is equally likely. So I can quickly find that. Minus 3, difference 9, difference minus 3, difference minus 39. Find the del square. You can take the difference divided by 2, 6, minus 6. Fine. Next one is, it is my 36 is a 18. Again, since the difference is not same, now it's a cube. Take the difference divided by 3. Minus 12 divided by 3 is minus 4. Minus 12. Now you can see this side my constant. Now I can take this pair here. Fine. So can you find the value of the alpha quickly from here? Alpha is a constant value. This is a constant. What is the beta is? Coefficient of the x. No. Yes, beta is the coefficient of the x. So this is the x. This is degree 1. So beta will be my minus 3. Gamma is the coefficient of the x square. So gamma is the coefficient of the x square. So gamma will be my 6. And delta is the coefficient of x cube. Coefficient of the x cube is my minus 4. So what will be the sum? You can see it is my 2 minus 3 plus 6 minus 4. So minus is the right answer. Fine. Otherwise, if you want to write the polynomial firstly, then you may write like 2, it's a minus 3 of x plus 2, then plus 6 of x plus 2, x plus 1, and then last one is minus 4 of this value. Now you can compare this one, you will again get the same here. But there is no need. Once you can form this table in the 10 seconds, you can get your answer within a 15 or 20 seconds. Okay, now look at this another one. It's a GATE 2022. If px is a polynomial of degree 5 and alpha is given to be here, where x nodes are the distinct point in the interval 2, 3. Firstly, we can define the polynomial of degree 5. So, x minus x naught, x minus x1, x minus x2 up to x minus x4. This is a degree 5. Now your target is to find, so basically our target is to find the value of alpha. Fine. Very simple. I can firstly write the polynomial. What is that? If I take I is equal to 0, it is my p of x0 divided by j is not equal to I. So this is my, if I take I is equal to 0, so it is x0 minus x1, x0 minus x2 up to the 6, x0 minus x6 plus p of x1 over same thing plus up to p of x6 over like it. Now what is the p of x0? Can you find the p of x0? X minus x0 0. So this part is 0. x1 0. x2 will be 0. x3 up to x4 will be 0. The only part will be left is x5 and x6. Fine. So what is the x5? The denominator part will be x5 minus x1 up to x5 minus x6, and here is x6 minus x0, sorry, x5 minus x0, because 5 is not there. So x6 minus x1 up to x6 minus x5. Now if you compare them, x5, if I substitute as x5, x5 minus x0 cancel. This also cancel. Up to x5 minus x4 cancel. Because I is not equal to j, so the only term will be pending here is 1 over this. And from this side, x6 minus x0, this cancel, up to x4 cancel. The remaining term is my x6 minus. So what is that? You can see that the answer of this is my 0. So if alpha is my 0, what is the right answer of this problem? You can see. You need to just open the bracket. Whatever the statement given you, just try to write in this form. You will get the right answer. Okay, now look at this another one. What is given to you? The first derivative of the polynomial is approximated by the degree 2. Sorry, it's not a less than equal to 2, it's a degree 2. This is given to you as a degree 2. Fine. Then by using this here. Okay, I think very simple. It's a degree 2. What kind of this? It's a ax square plus bx plus c, or instead of this, because it's a equality, I can simply choose as a basis. Fine. I can simply choose as a basis. Now I can substitute this value here. If I simply take the basis as a 1, what will happen? What is the f dash? 0. What is that? Minus 2 over 3 f of minus 1. So what is the f of minus 1? What is the f of minus 1 is? If I simply take f of x is basis 1. So what is the f of minus 1 is? Again a 1. F of 0 will be 0. F of 0 is my same plus of beta. So from here I can say this value will be my 2 over 3. Second, if I take the basis as a x, then what is the f dash of 0? Sorry, again it's a f dash 0 is my 1. F of minus 1 is minus 1, so it's a plus 2 over 3. F of 0 is a 0. Of this is my 2 beta. So can you find the value of beta from here? It's a 1 over 3, 1 over 6. If beta is 1 over 6, you can easily find the value of alpha. So it's a 4 minus 1, 3. 3 over 6 is a 1 over 2. So you will need the value of alpha beta. What is the alpha beta? 1 over 12. Now your tar 1 over is, so what is the right answer of this is here. Remember, they are using the interpolation, fine, but the degree is exactly 2. Because if the degree is exactly 2, then we work as a basis, as a linear algebra. Okay, now look at this another one. What is given to you? Phi i's are my orthonormal. Okay, orthonormal. What is the meaning of the orthonormal? Phi n into phi m. It's come to be 1 if n is equal to m, otherwise 0. Fine. Such that phi of n is my Cn into Pn. What is the Pn is? Legendre polynomial. Okay, we also know what is the orthogonal property of the Legendre polynomial is? Whenever n is equal to m, it's come to be 2 over 2n plus 1, otherwise 0. Then your target is to find the value of phi 6. So first target is to find the value of Cn. Fine. Because if I use the phi 6 is nothing but C6, P6. So I need a C is n. So I can use this orthogonal property. So when n and m are same, by using this, it's come to be phi of n square is come to be 1. Fine. What is a phi n square? It's a Cn square into Pn square. Fine. So Cn is my outside. So what is the integration of Pn square? This is my integration of Pn square. It's come to be 2 over 2n plus 1. So what is the value of the Cn? Cn is to be 2n plus 1 over 2. So what is your phi? So phi, what is your phi n? Phi n will be my 2n plus 1 of Pn. That's over. Now you can check your option. You will get your right answers. So I can write here. First is phi of 6. So phi of 6 will be 13 over 2 of P6 1. Okay, what is a P6? You all know P of n 1 is 1 for all n, but we need also as a minus 1. P of n minus 1 is plus 1 if n is my even, and minus 1 if n is my odd, where Pn is my Legendre polynomial. So what is the answer of this? Phi of 6. P of 6 is 1 because the positive, but it is indeed a 1. Option cancel. Look at the second option. So phi of 7. Phi of 7 is 14 plus 1, 15 over 2, and P of 7 of minus 1. So P of 7 minus 1, n is odd, is a minus 1, but it is not equal to plus 1. Phi of 7 1. Phi of 7 1 is 15 over 2 P7 of 1. So P7 of 1 is for all is 1. So it's a 15 by root 2. So this is the right option, because there are more than one correct option. Phi of 6 minus 1. So 13 over 2 P of 6 minus 1. P of n. N is my even. So answer is plus 1. So 13 over 2 is the correct option. So the right answers are C and D are my correct option of the problem. Okay, look at this another one. This is a GATE 2023. Px is my polynomial. Qx is my interpolating polynomial of degree less than or equal to 4. Degree less than or equal to 4. So your target is to make this as here. Fine. Minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 3. And fx will be p of minus. How you can find the p? I can substitute value here. Minus 8 plus 4 plus 2 and so on. But that will take a lot of the calculation. Fine. And after that you need to find the polynomial and then take the fourth derivative. So that's to take a very lengthy calculation. I will tell you the simple shortcut tricks again. Although I already solved the same question in my previous video of the numerical analysis. Look at that. P is given to be here. Fine. So if I try to define the polynomial in this manner, like x minus minus plus 2. If I substitute x is my minus of 2, answer will be p of minus 2. So that means the answer will be my here. Fine. If I substitute x is my minus 2, answer will be is a 0, then it's a minus 2. Fine, satisfied. Same I can do for here. If I write here, what is the answer of, what is the value of q minus 1? This part be plus 1, it's a 0, again it's a p of minus 1, satisfied. Because it is not dependent on the p, so I can skip that. It is a plus 1. Again, it's satisfied, it's a p of 1, and this is my again satisfied. So all these 4 points are satisfied. But what is the 0? Can 2.5 is my p of 0? We can check it firstly. What is the p of 0? P of 0 is 2, which is not as 2.5. So it means I can't written like here. So it means I need to find the proper, I can return this number as a k. Fine. Because k is my constant. So I can find the constant as of q of 0. What is the q of 0 is? 2.5. It is given to you. So on this side, what is the q 0? K. This is 2. This is 1. This is minus 1. This is minus 3. Plus p of 0. What is the p of 0 is? 2.5. Which is equal to 2.5. Fine. Sorry, p of 0. Sorry. P of 0. What is the p of 0 is? 2. Now you can see it is my 6k. This is 0.5. Or k will be my 1 over 12. Fine. So k is my 1 over 12. Now your target is to find the fourth derivative of this polynomial. So what is the q of this? So k is my 1 over 12 into x plus 1, x minus 1, this plus px. Px will be my here. Fine. Now rest is part simple. You have to find the del 4q. There is a fourth derivative. This is the cubic, so the derivative of the fourth will be 0. What is the coefficient of this? What is the x raised power? You can see x raised power 4 of 1 by 12. So what is the right answer of this? Into 4 factorial. So what is that? 4 factorial is 24 divided by 12 is my 2 is the right answer of this problem. Now you can see within a very simple manner you can solve this in a quick way. Okay, I can leave this exercise for you. You can try it yourself and let me your answers in the comment box. I hope you can send me the answer whether A, B, C, D, E in the comment box. I hope you can like, share and comments on my video. We will see in the next lecture on the infinite series of all those questions from the CSR 2011 to 23. You can join my WhatsApp group. Till then, best of luck students. Happy learning always.